Right. Let's right to close this. Close this. Probably don't need it. Right, hi guys. I'm just gonna do some interview prep, so I'll put this up and then yeah, you're just gonna hear me talk for like 2 hours to myself basically. So yeah. Alright, let's go. So question. So why explore stakeholder project. Okay, cool. I only have this much time. Alright, we're gonna do that at the start. Right at the start. Yeah. So let me see. So a bit about myself is that um, um so a bit about myself is that I'm currently a product analyst and um, product analyst at this company where I've been supporting the products and engagement team for over a year. Um, for over a year, worked in studied civil engineering at this university. Did a couple stints in civil engineering, traffic and safety data. At the time, it's been dashboards during that time, and learning about the dashboards team during that time. And after college, I wanted to get some experience at a larger corporation, so I joined this company as an insurance associate. It was a great experience. I learned a lot about accounting principles and risk management and financial complex. Former colleague of mine, and then my current role where I'm doing is a former colleague of mine, previous workplace recruited me to join a startup, then took an opportunity to work NFT and metaverse products, and was just involved in analyzing business decisions. So I've worked, been involved in basketball fantasy league, where I'm just trying to upskill myself in Python, actively learning and coding outside my time, just doing projects that are passionate for me. Just doing projects that are passionate for me. And yeah, so currently I'm looking for something new, and this company has caught my eye, and I've been looking for a role where I can be where I can be where this role is very central to the overall success of the organization. A bit about myself as my name James. I'm currently at a role at this company where I do product analyst. I'm supporting products and engagement team for over a year. And in my current role, for over a year. So I did a Bachelor of Civil Engineering at this university, stints at civil engineering firms where I worked on traffic and salary data, as well as building dashboards for them, and working just mainly with traffic and safety data, and trying to improve processes within their organizations. After college, I wanted to look for something with a larger corporation. That's where so I joined this company, joined P-Dubs as an insurance association, it's a great experience. Where I learned a lot about like accounting principles and risk management in the financial context. And now that's where led to me this role where I followed, that's where led me to this role. And a colleague of mine reached out to me regarding an NFT startup where which brought me to this company where I had the opportunity to work with NFT and metaverse products and help the business make decisions by providing data analysis, by providing data-driven insights. Um, just to highlight is that I'm just proud of the work I was able to do by pushing the company uh, to transition into the metaverse side of things, metaverse side of the business. That's how I work. I've been just upskilling myself, just working on a couple passion projects using data, just finding my Python skills and just doing basketball analysis. So I've been involved in, outside work, I've been involved in Basketball Fantasy League, um, where I mostly be applying what I learning from Python into passion projects of mine and into, yeah, outside of work. And yeah, I'm currently looking for something new, familiar, something new and challenging, and that's what has caught my eye on this one. Yes. No, and this role has caught my eye, and this role, and ultimately this role has caught my eye for a role where, be able to work with data at the same time, gain some domain knowledge of finance side, in terms of capital funding, business balance sheet. Working in a highly specialized team. It's a very specialized role. In the wider financial services division. Okay. So what I want to work in CBAs and I'm currently, why do you want to work? all right, cool. Why do you want to work? So I did it. Okay. So at my current role, I'm supporting the product and engagement team for every year. I did a college and Bachelor of Civil Engineering at a university where I did a couple of stints at small engineering firms where I learned along safety data within the traffic space or even just construction area space, doing management for doing risk management and building dashboards for them. Post college, I was able to wanted to get some experience in a larger corporation, so that led me to be able to work at assurance at PwC, where um, where it's great experience. You know, it's a great experience. Learn a lot about account principles, risk management, and financial sense, financial context. Former colleague of mine reached out to me to work at CBA. Former colleague of mine reached out to me to join this Web3 startup. So that's the role. I had an opportunity to work with NFT and metaverse products, and I've been proud of the impact I've made. And I was very instrumental in pushing forward the idea of pushing forward pushing forward the idea to the business of transitioning to metaverse products. Yeah, metaverse products. Look into metaverse products. They're doing quite well. Last time check. And yeah, currently I've been involved in doing best, just upskilling myself um, in coding, where I'm using coding to do a couple of passion projects of mine outside of work. Passion project of mine outside of work, which is involving like basketball fantasy league, just doing analysis on NBA, the era of NBA offense at the moment. And yeah, so this is where led to me this role where I'm looking for something new, get familiar, and this role has caught my eye. Be able to work in a highly specialized team within the financial services division, in financials, and just being able to work doing data analysis at the same time, gain some domain knowledge, which is quite rare in a data analysis role. Just seems very, very appealing to me. Yeah, so why? Yeah, first of all, why this role? First of all, be motivated to be by the opportunity to work in a highly specialized team, with a financial service team. The group treasury plays a critical role in the decision-making process. The group treasury plays a critical role in the decision-making process in terms of the process of the asset and liability committee, executive committee, board, and making this role essential to the overall success of the organization. Additionally, this role offers opportunities to provide support and leadership in various key areas such as projects support, continuous process improvement, got change control, management reporting, and daily performance analysis, stakeholder, a lot of things. So, such as like provide support and leadership in various key areas, such as like project support, continuous process improvement in how we deal with data, working with change control, management reporting, owning the change control process, management reporting, daily performance analysis, which is, I assume is just daily performance analysis, stakeholder management and statutory reporting. Role requires a high level of discretion and sound judgment, which would allow me to contribute to the team's success while also challenging me to grow my career. Overall, this presents this opportunity, exciting opportunity to work with exciting, complex financial products, engage with a range of work on complex financial products, engage with a range of products, and contribute to the continuous improvement of team processes. Um, yeah, based on the job description as a candidate for data analyst product control, be motivated. So I'll first of all be motivated by working a highly specialized team within the wider financial services. You know, group treasury plays, first of all, the group treasury team plays a critical role in the decision-making process of the assets and liability committee. Assets and liability committee. Assets and liability committee, the executive committee, and the board, making this role essential to the overall success of the organization. Additionally, the role offers opportunity to provide support and leadership in various key roles, such as project support, continuous process improvement, taking ownership of the change control process, management reporting, daily performance analysis, and stakeholder management and statutory reporting. Role also requires, this role requires a high level of discretion, sound judgment, which will allow me to contribute to this role requires a certain level of coding experience, sound judgment, which would, and just place the role, which requires a sound judgment, someone with coding experience, and someone very willing to learn about the financial area, financial business, finance industry, and which will allow me to contribute to the team's success, and while also challenging me to grow in my career. Overall, I'm drawn to this role because it provides an exciting. Overall, I'm drawn to this role because it provides me an exciting opportunity to work on complex financial products, engage with a range of stakeholders, and contribute to the continuous improvement of the team's success. So I'll be motivated because first of all, be motivated to work in a highly specialized team with a wider financial services team. Just understand that this team plays a critical role in the decision-making process of like the asset and liability committee, like senior board, so senior leadership, senior level committees like asset and liability committees, executive committees, and the board makes this role seem very, very essential to the overall success of the organization. Additionally, the role offers opportunities to provide support and leadership in various key areas such as project support, continuous process improvement, change control, management reporting, and data performance analysis, stakeholder management, so on and so on, and many more. And the role also requires someone with a bit of a data analyst background and someone who's very willing to learn about the whole finance business, as well as willing to learn, which will allow me to contribute, which makes me a great fit to the team's, contribute to the team's success, and also challenge me, and also while also challenging me to grow in my career. So overall, I'm drawn to this role. First of all, because number one, because it provides an exciting opportunity to work on complex financial products, engage with a range of So I reckon so. First of all, I'm drawn to this role because provides an exciting opportunity to work in complex financial products, engage with a range of stakeholders, and you'll be able to contribute. Third, be able to contribute to the continuous improvement of the team's processes. So in terms of that, like to go a bit more depth, is that first of all, I'll be motivated to work in a highly specialized team within the wider financial services. This role plays this team plays a critical role in the business decision-making process of the asset and liability committee, executive committee, and the board, um, making this role seem very, very essential to the overall success of the organization. Additionally, the role offers opportunities to provide. Yep, all right, cool. 5 minutes.
Right? Like the NBA is not going anywhere. Grizzlies are not going anywhere. Like that. Like John Morant could go somewhere, right? Like John Morant could lose all of this thing tomorrow.
You're expendable.
Yeah.
Isaiah Ryan was one of my favorite players as a kid. How did he? Um,
I'm back. So base. So first of all, I'm motivated to work in a highly specialized. So overall, I'm just drawn to work on complex financial products. Engage with a range of stakeholders. Uh, Seems like an opportunity to work on complex financial products, engage with a range of stakeholders, and will contribute to the continuous improvement team's process. From my understanding of this role, it plays a critical role in the decision making of the asset liability process, committee, executive committee, the board, making this role overall, making the role essential to the overall success of the organization. Additionally, this role offers opportunity to provide support, leadership in various key areas such as project support, continuous project support, change control, management reporting, daily performance analysis, management and statutory self-accounting, statutory reporting. This role requires high level of discretion and judgment, which would allow this role a bit data focus, but also getting a bit of domain knowledge and require a bit of sound judgment, which will allow me to contribute to the team's success while also challenging me to grow in my career. So overall, I'm drawn to this role because to grow in my career. Let's move on from this. Difficult skill. Mhm. Stakeholder management was often the major touch point in this in other major touch point engage with clients, had regular updates with them on weekly process basis where I presented packs to clients. So as a touch point, I will directly reach out to the clients will directly reach out to me for questions and contention. Uh, yeah, so there I was as a result, I was able to develop rapport. I was viewed as an instrumental part of the team, and they could see the significant contribution of the project. As a result in the future engagement, as a result in future engagements with the client, they would expect me to be there, and they enjoy working with me. Where was there? Yeah. So as a part of stakeholder, management, I would create dashboards on multiple things. Some of the, will like as part of role, they wanted me to create dashboards on multiple things of the business. Some views might be more relevant than others, and they want a fully comprehensive the business that we're going to invest in. However, I had multiple projects to balance. I only had limited time. So how I dealt with this particular stakeholder was that politely challenge all the views that the fact that they wanted everything. So I suggested looking at these certain solutions for this point of contention. And I'll only recommend only doing these few dashboards instead of the whole thing. That will be narrow, not instead of boiling the ocean. They'll take my time and take your time. I suggest a more narrow set of metrics that will be more useful. The outcome is that they were grateful for the suggestion and they agreed, and it proved to be useful for them. They saved them time and navigating way more than dollar than required. Able to give them a tailored set of able to give them a tailored set that directly address their problem. What's a major touch point for engagements and clients, and a regular updates with them on a weekly basis. As a touch point, they would reach out to me for questions and contentions. For example, um, client will reach out to me. They want to create a dashboard of multiple things. Some views might be relevant, some not, and they want a fully comprehensive view. And how I had multiple projects balance and only had limited time. So how I dealt with this is that I politely challenged them on the views and the fact that they wanted everything. So I suggested looking at these certain solutions to this point. And I'll only recommend like a couple of dashboards, if any, and not to do the whole thing. And that'll be boiling the ocean. It's taking my time and it's taking your time. So I suggested a more narrow set of metrics. Now will be proved more useful to them. Outcome is they were grateful for the suggestion and agreed. And proved to be useful for them. They saved time navigating way more data than they were able to get. I was able to get them a tailor set that directly addressed the problem. major touch point for this engagement for clients. So I have regular updates with them on a weekly basis where I present a packs of clients. So as a touch point, they would directly reach out to me for questions, contention. For example, like the PwC, creative dashboards and multiple things for this client regarding the payroll process, and some of these might be more relevant and they want a fully comprehensive view. How I had multiple projects to balance and only have limited time. So how I dealt with this client is that lightly challenged other views and the fact that they wanted everything. So I suggested that looking these set of solutions for this point. I recommended I'll do these solutions and not the whole thing, and that'll be boiling the ocean. And it's taking my time and your time to suggested narrow, more narrow set of metrics that we can focus on, will be more useful for them. And the outcome is that, yeah, it's grateful. They were grateful for the suggestion, agreed. And that proved to be more useful, very useful. It saved team time and navigating way more data that they required. I was able to navigate way more data than they required and able to give them tail set of that data to address their problem. Yeah, it was a major touch point for clients, had regular updates for them on a weekly basis, represented packs of clients. As a touch point, I would reach out to me questions for questions, contention, and as a result, I was able to develop rapport with you as a true part of the project. You can see a significant contribution I've made to the project. As a result, in the future engagement with the clients, they will expect me to be me and they enjoy working with me again. some of these might be more relevant. They want to fully view. However, I have multiple projects to balance and time. Change control, give statue